My goodness, my goodness. What do we have here? What do we have here? They really can't catch me off my game, can they? Can they? Can they, God? Can they, Allah? They really can't. I will stand among 1,000. I will not subdue. I will stand against 10,000 to 1. Your odds will always favor me, Lord. Your odds will always favor me. And they ask me the presence of my ancestors. They ask me upon this calling to stand strong. During these times, ladies and gentlemen, whoever may be watching, that means good for my life, not evil and wickedness, that means righteous in my life, that's what we call upon. That's all it is. That's all. If we knew half of the powers that be, just half, that we don't even have control over. That's why there's such a correlation. There's such a discrepancy, if you will. Because we are covered in sin. But with that being said, we want to open our eyes in a correct form of manner to see the right things we shall see and inherit. That pretty much wraps up the intro. So we want to get to the main topic. This video is going to be on synchronicities and honestly sin. Synchronicities and sin. You know, it's getting real bad these days. For many, the tactics, the tricks, trying to keep up, it's getting real bad. And it's getting worse for them every day because they can't survive. You see? They can't survive. They need a group, a task force. You know? They can't do it themselves. It would be too easy. See? It would be too easy. No, now more and more shit, of course, is happening to me. And the attacks, you know, we say, when things are working in your favor, you know, and I know y'all heard this saying, the devil will work twice as hard. See, he's working hard. See, he gotta work hard. He gotta put something together, man. You know, he can't just be slacking off his game, off his job. But I respect that, because that's his job. I respect that. You know, I respect him. But he ain't shit. He ain't shit, I say. And all these mind tactics that these puppets play, that's all right. That's good. That's all right. That's fine. Matter of fact, you know, I'm back on my old shit, man. You know, to the point where it's like, you really gotta be truly open your eyes and be pure of pure joy and happiness, because these motherfuckers ain't shit and they think they something. And we living in sin right along with it. We living in sin. That's why we're seeing so much fucked up shit, so much people going crazy, man. And it's always been like that, but now it's more. You hear it every day, more and more. Oh, this, and it really is sad because we got a lot of good shit going on, man. Some people, and I see the good in people too. I don't always look at the bad, but you got to look at the focus. See, you got to look at the focus. You got to see what's driving certain people. And that's where you read between the lines. It's a duality, because not everything you see is how it appears, and that's basically how sin appears. Everybody got these cars. Everybody got this money. Everybody wants money. Everybody wants to have a house. But the people are willing to give up everything for this shit. Like it's a part of them, to a point where if they don't go a day without it or whatever, they go crazy. You know what I'm saying? They go fucking crazy, man. And that's to the point where society has gotten us to. Not alone. All the shit that's out here, and drugs, man-made, all that shit. I consider that shit man-made, and all the shit that's going on. But you gotta be careful, fam. You gotta be careful, because it's a setup. I smell a setup. And when you start doing good, the devil wants you to fail, or whatever these forces of beings coming into play. They want you to fail. And the synchronicities too. The people that you see, you link up with. Take a look. Take a look. Take a look. Woo! Take a look. He's just showing you. Take a look. Step back. Step back. See. You have to see the picture, man. No one is on our side. You have to see that shit, man. Nobody is, man. And you know why? I'm gonna tell you why. Because everybody is trying to go get one another. It's trying to get one another instead of trying to get ahead. Trying to get, work as one to get ahead. So that's all I see, man. And it's not everybody, but in the synchronicities, and how basically you got to take a look, step back, and really look and say, you know what? And learn and say, you know what? That's right. That's right. You see? That's right. The people that are in place in our way, they are the enemy. They are the battle. Half the battle. You have to look inside and introspect. You have to look back, watch what people do and how they react and how they act. Because everybody got a story, but shit don't match up. And people act different. What's inhabiting people, man? And that's the thing, that some people that separates us. We have the secret. See, man, we have the secret. And that's what the enemy hates, that we have the secret. the secret recipe that he don't got. We got that. You know? And they trying harder and harder, man. They trying harder and harder. And, you know, the pressure is so abundant that they're trying to manifest that this shit that's happening is very real. And sometimes even fucking damn near terrifying. Not to mention the least. You know, and, you know, the people in place just, you know, we've been among many that have been chosen to watch over us as well. You know, and that's the way I look at it. There's people in place. It's almost, it's like they don't want to tell you it's black and white. You know, it's like trying to read a fucking map or a fucking game just 24/7. That's what this fucking life is. You see? But they don't want you to know. There's a balance, there's an up-down balance, which I know this shit. And if many don't, I suggest you get to finding out. Because that's basically all it is. It's just a fucking game to them, and trying to see, you know, and which one has the truth. It's not a truth. It's a truth within one. See, that's why you have to work together to do something. One man, they say one man can't be a team. It's true. One man can't be a team. But, you know, I'm off topic. But what I wanted to touch on is basically that, you know. There's light and dark, the dark and light, up and down is up. It's all fucking reverse. We're living backwards instead of forward. In reality, in this reality, we're going back in time, not forward. To seeing this shit. It's not what it seems. It is not what it seems. See, back in the day, they fought a physical war, but fucking bows and arrows and fucking hatchets and swords and shit. See, now it's a game of technology and of mind control. You know, so now it's fucked up. Back in the day, it was none of that. There was best man for himself. Doesn't seem like that now. Seems like the world is under control. Certain people can't fly. You see. You know, but that's what I wanted to touch on. Is basically how this shit, we're living in sin and the synchronicities of how people are in place to fucking get us to either fold or to get us to try to be with them, try to be one with them. But in certain cases you can't. Because you can't be one with shit. Unless you truly understand what happens to shit. So you can't judge, therefore you can't judge another life, therefore a life can't judge another's life. Point blank. But that's basically it. You know, synchronicity and sin. You know, the people put in place and one leading to another. You know, just like, you know, the light is the dark and the dark is the light. And when we're in the light, it's truly revealing the dark to us. But the dark is good. You know what I'm saying? The dark is good. But the light is bad in a way, because the light shows us shit that's in the dark. Get what I'm saying? It's showing you what's in the dark. But the light is showing you but the dark is showing you what's in the light. So you have to see this shit, man. It's like one thing leads to another. Just like cause and effect. See, ripples. Energy, bad and good and bad. We're battling good and bad. Just like what I'm in the situation. I'm battling good and bad. I'm going to one thing which is good with one moment, then one moment might be bad, you know? And when we step into those bad moments, they feel like they last forever, but it's just what's in the light. And the good is just what's in the dark. You know, so maybe this shit that's happening is good, but I can't see it. And I know for a fact it's not good, but I just know there's more to this shit that seems. You know, I know there's more to this shit that we don't get to see. You know? But that's basically it. Synchronicity and how everything matches up in certain people's perspectives, but you keep your own perspective, but you see the people in place, step back, take a look at them. What do they remind you of? What do they look of? You can see it happen. You know, in sin, but basically living in others' sin and each other's sin, and taking a step back and really looking and seeing what happened. You know, and really seeing how people act. They're spies, some of them. Some of them are angels. That's it.